Why? What happened? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You alright? What's up? Oh, okay. Yeah. Did. Yeah, it sounds like a you problem. Okay, funny. Okay, so we are live over here. Let me just quickly get the last wee thing I forgot to add. It is in here. Okay. Hmm. Need to have myself visible. Uh, here and then live again. Oh, okay. um, Messing up. Everything's set up so well, and I've just messed it up. That needs to go down here. Oh God, yeah. Okay, that's busy. Meow is back. Oh, is, oh, okay. Uh, uh, I've yeah. I don't know why it's not popping up. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever once posted a promo thing saying I'm streaming. I don't think I've ever once done that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You'll just need to. Okay, I'll do. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll get a. I'll get a link. I'll actually post a. I am streaming thing for the first time ever in a second. Oh yeah, no, no, go ahead, go ahead. Make it live. Make it so. I'll let those guys go first. But I'll do this if they want to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll work it out. Listen, I forgot to get that set up way back before. I did everything else. I forgot that one thing. Blinded by light. Okay. Uh, where's the sell promo? There we go. Sell promo. I'm not hearing things twice. I hear them once. I think it's you. Okay. Okay, like okay, so Fugi, Discord reactive. I want it to be behind that, but I want it to be over that. Hmm. Whatever you want. Okay, I did it. I did it. I got it all worked out. Yeah, I had to just reorder everything. It was all good until it wasn't. Yeah, I did consider like seeing if we want to do the VTube Studio collab thing to have like the model actually visible as well. But yeah, nobody said anything, so I didn't bring it up. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Ah, where'd he go? What did you say? What kind of food? Edible stuff. He's now a PNG tuber. Okay. So for those who are currently watching, I want to just preface this before we get into the quiz properly. I made a couple of quizzes. I every year for where I work IRL, I get asked to make a Christmas or well festive quiz is what they prefer we use. We uh I usually make it quite standard, like just fun and easy. But this year I was requested to make it a lot harder than usual. So this quiz is more obscure, but I did deliberately make it more focus on films. But the films that I'm going to ask you about are not necessarily the most common Christmas films you'll think of. So, uh, so if you, it was a bit small. I don't know, Meow, have you got the answer sheet visible on your point of view, or have you just got the presentation? Okay. Uh, so if you'll see the answer sheet, there's 7 rounds. Uh, uh there's things. Most of it is, let's say, based on movies to some degree, but there is a round that is world food and drink. So when I say world food, I am based in the UK, so it's going to be questions that aren't generally UK related. And round three is anagrams. The first 4 words are going to be a bit more easier. The next four are going to be a good bit more difficult. Uh, when it comes to, and then the last round is a picture round where I'm just going to show you an image. You have a few minutes to look at the image, try to remember as much as you can, and then I'm going to ask you some questions on that image. Uh, I'm going to ask that chat try not to spoil, but honestly, at this point, because we've had people not show up and there's only 3 of them, I'm going to say, chat, you know what? Feel free to join in. Try and get your best answers. It's not a competition anymore. It's turned into a team effort. It was originally going to be 2 teams competing against each other, but you know what? All of you and chat, you can all join in. But yeah. No, these are going to be so obscure. Yeah, yeah. Tell what, yeah, contestants if they can't figure out, you can call chat. I'll but yeah. So also, I want to just say one more thing about it. I am sorry. So, so well, I tried. I did go easy on them. So the quiz from last year, I would say, is personally a lot easier than this one, but it is heavily focused on British history. So that's because you're not all British. I decided to go for this one. uh, but I feel for the most part, if you've watched Christmas movies or Christmas adjacent movies, you'll get almost all of this first part. And as you can see from the what's all on the screen, it's best movies that I have poorly described. I think the oldest one here, this isn't really a hint, but I think the oldest one here might be 1980s in this question. The no, it's none. I don't think any of my questions are related to that one. Uh, although okay. No, no, you go, you go, you. Aw. Okay, well, go quickly message Unicorn, get them to jump in and chat. They don't need to jump in the call. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. Okay, it's all good. But yeah. So what was the? Well, yeah, yeah. I think the oldest movie I reference here. This isn't really a hint at all. Is I think maybe 1970s. That might be the oldest one I reference. But I can't remember if that's in this quiz or the previous one. So you might be good. Uh, but I think for one of the questions in particular, if you're like nearer the 30-year-old plus, you'll know one of the actors right away. But otherwise you might struggle. But yeah, so uh, us, Kevin, yeah, RCM, you say how many's a Hallmark? I can't quite remember. Hallmark, if I remember correctly, are like the go-to kind of like movies, isn't it? I if that is the case, I think yeah, I think at least three of the questions are what we would call Hallmark. Well, yeah, I think we should just jump straight into it. We've done enough preamble, I think. Okay, so let's just jump straight into it. Question number one. So best of movies poorly described. As I say, I'm going to describe a movie poorly. I want you to try to give me the name of that movie, if possible. We'll go over the answers at the end of the quiz. So, a mattress salesman fights his way through many townsfolk to get a new toy for his son. Does that sound familiar at all to anyone? It does. Okay. Feel free to shout out the answers, Cad, because yeah, but I will not tell you. I will not tell you the actual answer until the end. Fantastic film. I love that film. But yeah, if you could write down the answers, one of you in the answer sheet, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, there you go. Put the cookie down. Okay. Second one. A man buys a strange rodent from a pet shop that really dislikes bright lights and getting wet. See, this is what I mean. Is this one's a lot more? This one's a lot more friendly. I will. I am going to be a stickler here and say I want the full title of the movies. Uh, yeah, yeah, I'll give you that one. But in the future questions, there's sequels and stuff involved, and I want the full titles. I will say just now, one of them I know for a fact there's a different title for the American and the British versions, the British releases. I will accept any answer in this case because we have an American in the party. Yeah. Okay, next question. A small town kid goes to a big city where he is targeted by two men that he previously thwarted. My god, Kat is too good at this. This is gonna be a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I'm happy at least you're getting the answers. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually glad. Yeah, well it's carry on. Good. Yeah. Good, good. Alright, next one. One of Santa's helpers discover he is not a real helper and sets out to find his father. Bill. uh, yeah, yeah, Rabweed. The whole plot kind of gets lost throughout the film, but yes, the initial intent was to find his father. Mhm. Yep, yep. Okay, next one. A man dies in a road accident and is reborn as a snowman. He then finds quality time. Sorry, spends quality time with his family. Yeah, yeah, that's correct. Is the hat, the magical hat? Yep. Fantastic film. Michael Keaton's a fantastic actor. I love that man. Yeah, no, yeah. There's an argument going on? Meow, 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 meow. Also a fantastic movie. Also a fantastic movie. Meowden, you're gonna have to be a tiebreaker here. I think. Are you gonna go with Jack Frost or Frosty the Snowman? Okay, okay. Maybe this one might help you decide. Okay, a man dies in a road accident as reborn as a snowman. He then goes on a murderous rampage. Oh, you guys are gonna be so fucked up with this. I must say, when I decided to put these two questions back to back, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, that was ENF. what one of them is yeah. Okay. Oh, this is so fun. I'm glad I did this. Okay. Okay. I feel just even though I'm not going to give you the actual answers until the end, just to end this debate, I can tell you it's not Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman is an animated film where it is not a person that dies and then comes back as a snowman. The snowman itself is enchanted via a magical hat. It's an actual snowman that a kid puts a hat on and it comes to life. The one, both of the two referenced here, the guy is just simply reborn in the snowman's body, like just magically, somehow. Yeah, or scientifically, yeah. Okay, moving on. So, Santa's on film. I'm going to show you. Yeah, this is gonna be so funny when it comes to the answers. Okay, all right. So yeah, that's part of the reason why it's a bit more difficult. So this one here, I'm going to show you three pictures of three actors that I've cropped out of a scene from the respective movies. These actors are all dressed up as as their respective Santa Claus within their movie. I want the actor's name and the name of the movie they are from. You will get a point for both the actor's name and the film. If you can only remember one or the other, you'll still get at least 1 point. The first one is A. We've got this guy here, this jolly old fellow. I'll put up all three of them. I'll let you like argue over them when they come through. The second one is here. This is the oldest film I think I reference. This one here I think is the oldest film I think I reference. And then C. This is probably the newest film I think I reference. Oh no, this one's the newest film I think I reference. Yeah, well, like I said, oh, you know A. Yeah, it's Adam Sandler definitely. Yeah, he's not even in caution. That's just how he looks now. But yeah, I I will, as I say, I agreed to let chat join in. So if chat can recognize any of these jolly old fellows, feel free to speak up and give them a help. Yeah, or if you can recognize the name of the movies that they're from, at the very least, that's still a point for them. Honestly, as well, the fact that Rambo didn't immediately get B, at least the actor, because his face is still very recognizable there, it makes me kind of sad. Mhm. Well, as I said, it's he looks like who? Sorry. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. You're on the right track. You're on the right track. I was hoping you at least recognize them. You have at least recognized them, even though you don't recognize the name. But yeah. So as I said at the very beginning, I wanted to make this harder than average, so I chose the non-typical films that you'd think of as Christmas films. Yeah, I'll give you a hint as well. None of them are Whoopi Goldberg. I will say, chat is cooking a little bit. Hulk Hogan, good guess, good guess. Rambo's correct. Rambo's correct. Accept Rambo's answer from me. Accept it. Yeah, there you go. I'll give you that one because I want at least one person to actually recognize him. You've recognized him. Accept his answer as the correct answer. Accept it. Well, yeah, I did give you a hint. I confirmed Rambo's answer for B as the actor's name. Yeah. Yeah. As Hulk Hogan. I won't give you the name of the movie, but it's Hulk Hogan. Yeah, and I will also say, one person in chat has gave the correct answer for A as well. But he is correct. Ursus is correct. Ursus is correct. That is exactly who that is. That is Jack Black from a very very recent film. Yep, and Ursus is cooking. Ursus is cooking. He's got the names, but he doesn't know the name of the films. Yeah, the actor's name and the film. You don't know who Hulk Hogan is? Hulk Hogan is like the your quintessential American. When you think of American, you think of wrestling, you think of Hulk Hogan. John Santa Claus. Yeah, he means it in the form of he doesn't think of anyone. So there's the running meme of okay, on what's that? No, no, it's not Die Hard. It predates Die Hard by about a decade. It is a Christmas movie, and I was on the verge of picking the Santa from Die Hard, but everyone knows the Santa from Die Hard as Bruce Willis. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the only person who dressed up in the Santa outfit for any length of time in Die Hard was Bruce Willis when he wore the Santa hat. Okay, I think that's long enough on this one. We'll move on to the anagrams. You can still mull it over in the background, but I'm taking away. So I'm just going to pull up all of them as the first one just automatically appeared. So the first four are going to be a bit easier. They'll be what you can probably work out quite easily, well, quite readily. The next four are going to be a lot harder, but these are all Christmas or festive themed words, just scrambled up. So we've got emote list, dual yeti, buried gang. Carry on. Yep. Red Mile. Not Millie. But then they replaced it saying they replaced it saying Red One later on. So which one are you going for? Yeah, no, that's Mile. Millie's two E's and usually an IE at the end. Sorry, two L. Sorry. He second he questioned himself and put Red One later. So yeah, and RCM also said Red One up there. But yeah. Okay, so you're good. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good. Okay, I'm going. So anagrams. I will keep putting the rest of them up, but I've taken some common festive themes of words and I scrambled them up into other words. I just want you to rearrange them. Not all of them are two words. Like carry on. Drew Linnet onward. This is a reference to like people that actually work in my company, so don't think too much into this one. But the choices of words, but the word it scrambles to is still a festive theme thing. Cerberus Canary, American Doctor shits. I could not help but pick that when I worked that one out when I'm making the anagrams. And Sing Song Tessity. And I conveniently put my head right over the shit so it's not appearing on stream. No, no, it's covering the shit. Yeah, yeah. That's why I do have everything on stream. I am very Scottish. Oh, that's handy. But yeah, it's one of my a lot of my profiles start with me saying unapologetically Scottish, and I just roll with it. So yeah, I'll leave this up here for I don't know about say 5 or 6 minutes. Oh, somebody's blocked one of them out. But yeah, feel free to also write these ones down. So when we go through the rest of the quiz, you can keep kind of thinking them over as we go. I'm not going to expect you to get all of these within the next 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah, screenshots are fine. Or you could just write it down, like when you just put Yuletide there, you could just write in those other boxes, emoteless berry gang, stuff like that. It's your choices. An actual movie called Atlas 7? You know, it sounds obscure enough that it could be true. Yeah, I'm going to quickly look it up. I'm curious now. Mm, no, there's not an Atlas 7 specifically, but there's an Atlas from the Seven Sisters book series. I know there's a like Ocean's 7, there's also like Ocean's like 11, 13, stuff like that. I don't know if there's actually oceans for every single one of those numbers. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. I've only seen Ocean's 11, I think. Never watched the rest of them. 3 minute ad. Uh, Donna Blitzen. Uh, Dash. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Leave me for go on without me. To be fair, during this round is probably the best one to get ads. Oh, I completely forgot to put on the Christmassy background music. I had it all set up. Oh, I completely forgot to press play on it. Absolute disgrace. Fire this host. You'll die, yeah. It's a very European thing. Well, I think it is still celebrated over America, just not like as traditionally. Yeah. And you probably still get like Yule logs and stuff like that every single year at Christmas. That was good. Yeah, I seen that. I need to watch Way of Water. I might watch that maybe Sunday night. Also, I was really happy when I did the cranberry sauce one as a Cerberus canary. I was really happy with that. I like that one. Just picture a canary with three heads. How funny does that sound? A cute little bird with three heads. Yeah, I want one too. I want five. Yeah, like I said, write it down. Like you can think them over as we carry on. Oh, it's only one S for mistletoe. It's also you missed a T. There's a T after the L. It's oh sorry, there's a T before the L. Sorry, missed. Oh. I'm not going to deduct your points for spelling. I'm not going to deduct your points for spelling. I'm just you know. Just before the L. It's missed little. Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to deduct points for spelling. It was just because I noticed it. Okay. So you can keep mulling it over as we carry on, and adding one as you go. But I'm going to move on to the next one, which is world food and drinks. So for this one, I've picked some, I guess, more obscure, uh, traditional festive foods or drinks like that are from around the globe. As I said, I'm UK based, and I was made this for a UK audience. So there could be a chance that one of these things might be local to wherever you may be. uh, RCM, they were just common festive phrases or words. So like mistletoe, Yuletide, cranberry sauce, gingerbread, as just got put up there. Things that you traditionally hear more often around this time of year. Okay, okay, yeah. All right. So first question for this one is: Ponche Navideño is a common Christian fruit punch from which country? Ponche Navideño is a common Christmas fruit punch from which country? Yeah, so I wasn't expecting everyone to just know these like off bat, but the names are tr- like typical enough that you could probably narrow it down. Yeah. I couldn't figure out how to do it right. There's supposed to be like, one of those kind of like floating tilde signs above the N for that, so it's supposed to be like nyo. Yeah. Novo or Nova. It is Navideño. Okay, moving on to the next one. What is the country of origin for Sorrel Punch, a festive drink made from rum and hibiscus flowers? I mean, Rambo gave a very good, quick answer. Yep. Go ahead and type them up. If you feel confident enough. Any answer is better than no answer. Put it that way. At least you have a chance of getting a point. If even if you get it wrong. But at zero, there's definitely no chance. Yamaka. Hey, that's all good. It's all good. Puerto Rico. Isn't Puerto Rico a city, not a country? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Next one. Coquito is a Puerto Rican drink that's similar to what other well-known Christmas beverage? Oh. Nog. Okay. Next one. Norway has a festive food item called sothia. What are they? For the answer for this one, I put down the most direct thing, but I will accept a more general term. That's very interesting. What just got said in chat. It's very interesting. The same thing happened when I actually did this at work, and I don't know why they thought it, but they did. They thought the same in chat here, so it must be something else that sounds similar that gives them the reason for it. But yeah, put in whatever you feel the answer is, and I'll move on to the next one. Okay. The Swedish julebord is a smorgasbord commonly served on Christmas Eve. How many different dishes does this usually consist of? For a perfect answer, I'll give you 5 points. Within three of the perfect answer, I'll give you 3 points, and within five of the perfect answer, you get 1 point. So for the fourth one, I'm looking for what the food item is. And for the last one, I'm just looking for a simple number. So like 8.5. Squeeze in between. Yes, yes, just a number of the typical. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. Depends on where specifically you are and which family you're getting served by. Norway has festive food items called saucier. What are they? The what you just said there made me shiver in my gut. Like pickled sausage. Pickled sausage. That just sounds like eating rancid meat. I'm going to say it definitely isn't pickled sausage. That whoever attempts to pickle a sausage needs to be jailed for life. Oh God. Okay, so I will say at least one person has given the correct answer throughout the conversations and chat and vocals here. 4-4. Also just echo piccolo today. Oh God. Okay. Uh, moving on to the next one. Okay. Very good. So for this one, this is the hardest round by far in this quiz. I'm going to give you. I'm going to show up the lyrics for five different movie songs that are featured in Christmas movies. Uh, I'm looking for the movie name. Sorry, the title of the song, the original movie that song was featured in, because a couple of them have been featured in other movies since, and any of the credited artists for the songs. Yeah. You get 1 point per aspect. So 1 point for the title, 1 point for the name, and 1 point for the any of the credited artists. If you give me multiple artists, you still only get 1 point. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. So first one is your vile one, Mister Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mister Grinch. Given a choice between the two of you, I take the seasick crocodile. Mhm. I will give this to Rambo. He is correct. The Jim Carrey one has a version, but not the exact song. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you want to give the name of the movie again, Cadmus, so Rambo can write it down. Yeah, I think there's four Grinch movies, and each of them have a slightly different title. Oh, I forgot about that one. That one came out like this year? Was it last year? I'm not expecting anyone here. Was that? Maybe. Yeah. So I won't give you any like direct like names or anything, obviously. But for this one, there's two accredited artists. There's a lyricist and a word right. But like I said, I just want any one, not both. So any one is fine. If you can think of any one, that's fine. Okay, so we move on to the next one. Unless you can think of the name of the actual title of the song. Actually, I know you haven't put that down. But move on to the next one. Take a look. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. Yeah, I hope you. I hope when you decide kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. Just for you and me. Just you wait and see. I realized I forgot to put the extra to put love in your heart in there. But yeah. It is a excerpt from the song. I'm not actually singing it out. I don't know the rhythms, and I can only really sing if I've got the music behind me. So it is lyrics from songs that are featured in movies. Yeah, yeah. So it's the song, but it's an excerpt from the song. Repeat. You want me to repeat the song, or repeat what I said? So all of these questions here, I have taken the lyrics from the song, but just a small part of it, and I'm looking for that. So they are featured in movies, but they're not quotes from a movie. So yeah, take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. Yeah, I hope when you decide kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just you wait and see. I have never heard of it, so I could not tell you. Yeah, I've got no idea. I have no idea what movie that is. That's too obscure even for me. Yeah, okay. That's been wise. Even though I did a Halloween quiz as well, I didn't. I don't really know a lot of horror movies. I went with what I knew when I was making it. For this quiz, I looked up some information for things, but generally when I make quizzes, I try to just go for my own knowledge and then fact check it before I confirm. Yeah, I guess it's the best way to put it. Yeah, it's if I remember it, I must like it to some degree, or just hate it so vehemently it sticks with me, so I know I hate it. But yeah, the only thing of this one that I know how to sing is the bit in the middle that says "Put love in your heart." It simply goes, "Put a little love in your heart," and that is it. Is This is probably the oldest movie that I reference in this part. Took me into sleepy. I guess. You probably have heard of the movie, even if you haven't seen it. It's a relatively well-known movie. This one, and the song was written and performed specifically for the movie, but has been like shown in various places since then. All right. Oh well, on to the next one though. Also, this is the one that most people struggled with, just because of how obscure it is. But there was one person in my quiz at work that actually got the song titles correct and for every one of these, but they didn't get the movie names correct and the artist correct for every single one. Oh, you just leave blank. It means the same, doesn't it? Okay, it does look a bit weird to be fair. All right, next one. Yeah, you can do it yourself. Our cheeks are nice and rosy, and comfy, cozy are we. we're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take the road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. You all know this movie. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee you do know it. Do you know how I know you know it? Because you already said the name of this movie earlier. Oh yes, you do, Ursus. You do know it. Because you also said the name of this movie earlier. Our cheeks are nice and rosy, and comfy cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. But yeah, I guarantee you all know this movie. But again, I did make it hard by yours choosing songs from movies. This is C. Yes, this is C. C. Yeah. Not gonna lie, it's even though you've like left quite a few blanks, you're still doing like reasonably well considering. As I said, I don't know if I said this after we went live or not, but the high scorer from the three teams that participated at my work event with 5 people per team. Actually, one team had 6. Was 29 out of 53. So, and I think you're doing fairly well so far. Okay, so going on to the next one. The world has got a smile today. The world has got a glow. There's no such thing as strangers when a stranger says hello. And everyone is family. We're having so much fun. After all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas. This here is one of my all-time favorite movies. How old is this movie? Uh oh, let me just quickly check. It was made in 1992, the year I was born, so it's 33 years old. More me meowing. Yeah, you can either be one or the other. I do. I have to for research for when I do some art stuff. uh, sometimes, even though I don't draw all that often, sometimes I get asked to draw certain things. Okay, moving on to the last one for this round. Surely you should all know this one. The sights, the sounds, the everywhere and all around. I've never felt so good before. This empty place inside me is filling up. I simply cannot get enough. I want it, oh, I want it, oh, I want it for my own. I've got to know, I've got to know. What is this place that I have found? What is this Christmas town? Hmm? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or just get good at drawing and draw your own. Yeah, yeah, yep. But it'll still be a good 2 minute wank. all that work for one release. Mm-hmm. Cad is correct. The song name isn't Christmas Town, but Cad is correct. I won't say exactly which one of what you said. But one of those is correct. So yeah, put down one of Cad's answers for the name of the song. Oh, go ahead and put down one of the answers. Mhm. Okay. Yep. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. That's good logic. Okay, so going on to the next round. So for the next one, I'm going to show you again four pictures. These are well-known celebrities, but I've put like a Santa hat and like beard and stuff on them. I want you to just give me the names of these celebrities. I'll put all four of them up on screen for you. Yes, first and second name would be good. But I will let you off with spelling. Okay. So, the first one is this guy here, this lovely old fellow here. Then this very similar looking old fellow here. Then I've got this young but surprisingly older than you think fellow here, and this other young fellow here. Yeah, I'm trying to move myself out the way so chat can see the one behind me, but most of it's just behind white beard. So is that George Bush? I will say this. This one here with these four is actually so much easier than the one I did last year. Uh, I can show you that one later if you want. There was a very good guess for one of them for B. I would recommend putting it down. No, but what it's saying Will Ferrell. You know, for like Step Brothers and stuff like that. Okay, Melody New York, get typing. Frosty the Snowman. Yeah, it's the man who played Elf. I completely forgot about that. No, I just realised something. I put like three Elf answers in this without realising it. Remember, I did say you can confirm with chat if you wish. Yeah, Elijah Woods was the. Is that the Twilight guy? No, it's not the Twilight guy. I can't remember that. You had to send me that meme. I'm not remembering it off the top of my head. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. Ursus, I can say chat is not all knowing because they think A is George Bush. uh, no, Cad. I just said I said well-known celebrities. They're not necessarily actors. I will say three of them are actors though. Yeah, they're all Adam Sandler from his various films throughout the years. RCM, one of the four is a very well-known musician. Who the fuck is David Sinatra? Is that like Frank Sinatra's cousin or some shit? I'll give you another minute or so to think over these four faces. Did you seriously just say who the fuck is Ed Sheeran? How? How do how do you not know who Ed Sheeran is? But yeah. Wait, who's way too young to be in Discord chat? Oh, yeah, he is he's way older than you think. He's way older than you think. He looks. Yeah, you've got the right answer. Yeah, you've got the right answers. It's Elijah Wood. He is an ephemeral being. He does not age. He's one of those actors that just does not age. The guy behind me is like almost half of Elijah's age, and he looks twice as old. Tim Allen is one of the answers from my Christmas quiz last year. Okay, well I think I'll move on from here. Feel free to take a screenshot and like kind of mull it over. Okay, I'm surprised you just have my point of view up on Discord because that's where I'm streaming it. Let me just move my actual character. There you go. Yeah, I'll put it in here. Just Charles. Just Charles. Okay. Yeah, that's Tim Allen. Yeah. Moving on to the last round. Okay. So for this one here, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I'm going to make this picture larger. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to memorize as much of this image as you possibly can. Well, actually, because there's only three of you, I'll give you 3 minutes to memorize as much as you can. And I'm going to ask you a handful of questions regarding aspects of this. This can include colors of things, quantities of things, and stuff like that. And to keep things fair, when I made this, I gave myself 3 minutes to look over the image to think up questions for this, and then I fact checked myself before confirming the questions. So I'm not. So there shouldn't be anything too obscure and ridiculous in here that you will not be able to scan over and understand for yourself. Okay. So there's the full image. I'm going to start a timer right now. You've got 3 minutes to look at it. Uh, I just realized part of my Discord overlay is covering one of the somewhat crucial aspects. I will just remove that. Yeah, just removing that outline because it kind of covered a little bit of the image. Yeah, that one confused me as well up there, but yeah, yeah, I'm gonna make some really good pasta after this. Good descriptor. Expecto Patronum. The funny thing is, you just said that, but you didn't get one of the things before this. The person you put down Ed Sheeran is from what you just said. You can go back and change it. Right. The D is not Ed Sheeran. It's something to do with what you just said. Eh, you got 1 more minute to look over this image. Jack can probably help you. There you go. RCM said. RCM said it. RCM said it. RCM said it. Not gonna lie, even though I kind of like said I fact checked myself and everything, I can't believe I didn't fact check on the name, the spelling of Radcliffe. I didn't put the E on it. No, no, he wasn't in a Christmas movie. Well, at least I don't think he was, but he was in that previous slide with the Santa hats and stuff on them. Okay, you've got 15 seconds left to look over this image and remember as much as you can. Okay, that's time's up for that. I do have uh, another slide after this, but shows the image with numbers and stuff on it, pointing out some of the aspects of this. So if you have any questions, I can point them out to them. So yeah, the first question for this is: how many reindeer are pulling the sleigh in the sky? I'll put it down. Write it down. I'm having everyone redraw the picture. Yeah, that'd be a fun one. Okay, next one. What are the colors of the four houses? Yeah, order doesn't matter, but that's one of the colors. But yeah, order's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just confirming order doesn't matter. I do like my drawing. I really love playing Gothic Phone and stuff like that. The yeah. Well, so yeah, that'd be a fun one. But I do like Gothic Phone. The version of Gothic Phone where you have to keep like redrawing the same image like time and time again, but with less time. That's really fun to me. But yeah, no, I love Gothic Phone. It can be really fun. I love playing it in the sense where you get a whole bunch of actual people who try to draw well to have a draw well stream, but also just having fun drawing absolute garbage as funny as possible. It can be really funny all the same. Oh, there's Meowden clip there. I'll look at that after this. Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to watch it right now. Pausing the quiz. Let me just see what this clip is. This is important to me. Oh my god, that is a cursed ass Homer Simpson. Oh, you're playing with Lonty. Nice. Yeah. That's the sort of one I like. I like this sort of game mode. Oh god, it devolves so fast. Meow, it devolved so fast. Oh god. On the Twitch chat for the stream, Ursus posted a clip of Meowden playing Gothic Phone. It's very cursed Homer Simpson. Yeah, it devolves so fast as soon as Meowden's one shows up. I liked it though, that was good. But yeah, that's the sort of stuff I like doing. It's really fun. Like you can get somebody who tries to draw well and it just becomes cursed. It's so good. Yeah, I agree with them. You should just make that your thing. Just Gothic phone all the time. If I had an actually active community, I would happily do Gothic phone every single day. But yeah, moving on to the next question because because you've probably forgotten all the aspects you just tried to remember. What activity is the person in the purple coat doing? I'll accept any of the various names that are given for that. I just put in one of them. Yep. Let's listen to Cadmus. Listen to Cadmus. Yep. Okay, next one. How many snowmen are depicted in the image? And I'm using the word depicted specifically here because, yeah, reasons. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Got two threes. Three threes. RCM said three as well. How much were you think? You would have said two? You could see three? You could see two? Oh. Two or three? Two or three? Which one are you going for? Okay. Moving on to the last question of the quiz. How many total deer are depicted in the image? And I am counting reindeer and deer as both deer. Cadmus is correct. There was more in the center of the image that you just didn't see, obviously. There's some decorations in front of a house. Yep. Nicely done. I will say it was actually 11. You're correct, Cadmus. Well done on that one. That was one of the hardest ones to spot on that one. Okay. All right. So moving on. Ignore this. I say this was for my work quiz, so there was people playing in person. So for the first one, uh, the mattress salesman. You said Jingle All the Way, and you were in fact correct. It was Jingle All the Way. And then for the second one, Gremlins. It was just the very first Gremlins. You're very correct again. In fact, you actually did so well on this round. You also got Home Alone 2. You gave the full title in your actual spoken answer. The full title you said is actually the American title. Over here it's just Home Alone 2. So, but I would have accepted either one because of what I said at the start. Yeah, yeah. So that's it. I accepted either one. So that's fine. And then D was Elf. He did in fact set out to find his real father. Then you're gonna hate me for these two, and and it's gonna be so funny. So the man who died in a road accident and then spent time with his family is in fact Jack Frost, the specific one from 1998. I will give you the point for that. I'm not expecting the number, but now this is why I was laughing so hard to myself. The one who dies in a road accident is also Jack Frost from 1997. There is, in fact, six different Jack Frost films. Also, Jack Frost appeared recently in a Disney movie. I can't remember which one. Something like that, yeah. Hmm. It was so well, but yeah, I was laughing so hard during this whole back and forth because it was just Jack Frost above them. uh, Also here, actually, let me just go over to your answer sheet there and just give you little check marks. Oh, I'm gonna be lazy instead of doing check marks. I'm just going to do a green circle. Let's make it bigger than that. Green. Oh god, that was awful. Okay, that was correct. 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 And then I'm going to give you a red dot for Jack Frost. Okay. So going on to the next one. No, no. I'm not giving you half point. All right. So the Santa's on film. The first one is in fact Jack Black, from the movie Dear Santa, which was released. Was it just this year? Or was it last year? Yeah. Fun fact: he's actually Satan in this movie. The kid who wrote a letter to Santa accidentally addressed it to Satan. Yeah, yeah. He accidentally sent a letter to Satan thinking it was Santa, and Satan accepted his request. Yeah, I want to watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but it looks really good. And obviously I'm not going to do that. The next one was in fact Hulk Hogan from Santa with Muscles. A very, very funny movie. It is so underrated. Okay. And then the next one is J.K. Simmons from Red One. It is cut off for some reason. No, 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 no. It is Red One for some reason. The one is cut off on the slide. I don't know why that's done that. But yeah, it is Red One is the name of the movie. Okay, so next one. So the anagrams, you put mistletoe for the first one. It was in fact mistletoe. If one of you guys want to do the check marking, that'll be grand. So I don't need to keep going back and forth. But the next one is Do Yeti was in fact Yuletide, and then you also got gingerbread. So that was well done for those three. The next one was Santa's elves. I added the apostrophe. Well, I wouldn't have bothered if you didn't put that. Then the Drew Let It Onward is Winter Wonderland. Uh, yeah. Because I was asked to make this quiz harder, I didn't want to make it too hard. I put four what I would call easy ones and four hard ones. Then yeah, Cerberus Canary was in fact cranberry sauce. No, the first four is what I would call easy. You actually got one of the hard ones with cranberry sauce. Then the American Doctor Shits is Christmas decorations. And then Sing Song Tessery is Season's Greetings. And you got cranberry sauce, which was pretty good. And the three other ones. So you got 50% of them. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's respectable. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't going to argue over putting the apostrophe in the correctly or not. I just add that in just because I am who I am. So Poncho Navideño. One person in chat did say this one correctly. It was in fact Mexico. But so you were along the right thinking with Spain, Portugal, and stuff like that because they are Spanish speaking areas. Yeah. Somebody, I think it was RCM, put down Mexico, Argentina, Spain, Portugal, like kind of all in one bit, like instead of one of these sort of things. Yeah, RCM said it. Yeah, well, that was the first one he put down. He said Mexico, then added to that Spain, Portugal, and Argentina. Yeah. The next one, the Sorrel Punch. You are correct. It was Jamaica. It's because it's rum. It's rum. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. It's also a very Jamaican thing, but it's lesser known, I guess. So well done on that one. And you're correct again. It was eggnog for the next one. Yep. The difference is between it is the Puerto Rican one is non-alcoholic. Sorry, they're both alcoholic. Sorry, the Puerto Rican one is non-dairy. It uses coconut milk instead of regular milk. Yep. The next one, Rambo, you're going to hate yourself for this one because it was in fact sausages. It was small spice sausages. You said that like instantly, without like half a second after hearing it, you said sausages, and then you got convinced otherwise. Oh, so yep. Yeah, it was chat that started with the pickle stuff, and then you almost like got half the pickle sausages idea, which is still vile. And then the smorgasbord, you were way underneath. It is actually 18 dishes, so you get 0 points for that one because you're so far below. Yeah, it's way too many. Uh, yeah, somebody in chat said 10, so they were the closest one, but yeah, it was still well out of the range. Yeah, 18 dishes is the typical. Yeah, sometime. Mm, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's typically served in either very large family households where they get a whole gathering or at a public event. So that's why it's larger than you'd think. Yeah, yeah. uh, so moving on to the next one, it is the music ones. So you got the movie name correct for the first one. It is sorry, let me just get it all out. It is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So you got that one correct. The artist was you also said this one Rambo being put in was Dr. Seuss. He is the lyricist. the vocalist is Phil Ravencroft. Yeah, and it's "You Are Mean One, Mr. Grinch." The version in the Jim Carrey film is just called Mr. Grinch, and they changed a lot of the lyrics for it to make it just more, I guess, modern is the best way to put it. And that version was also covered in the most recent release, the 3D animation one by what's his name, Tyler the Creator. So yeah, we bit extra knowledge there. And again, I think they changed the lyrics slightly in that one as well. So you got 1 point low for that one with the movie name. So not bad. It's not bad. You're getting something. The next one is "Put a Little Love in Your Heart," which is just in the lyrics. Is from the movie Scrooge, which came out in the 1980s, and that's yeah, Bill Murray is the main actor in Scrooged, and the artist has an option between Annie Lennox, Al Green, or Jackie DeShannon. Yeah, so yeah, so that was it was written for the movie, but it has been played as a very, I guess, well-known Christmas song for many, many times since then. No, Scrooge. Yeah, this is Scrooged with a D at the end. It is a live action film starring Bill Murray. Does I think he did. I think he has done producing lately. Yeah. Yeah. Or is this? Oh yeah, you've not seen. Sorry, yeah, you've not seen it. Yeah, it's like I said. I chose some more obscure things because I didn't. I wanted to stay away from the most well known for the most part for this. The next one is Sleigh Ride. So you were close with Sleigh Bells, but Sleigh Ride from the movie Elf, and it's Ella Fitzgerald or Mitchell Parish. So yep, you're all wrong on that one. Then The World's Got a Smile from my favorite movie of all time. Well, but not all time, but one of my favorite movies anyway. Is One More Sleep Till Christmas from The Muppets Christmas Carol, and the credited artist is none other than Kermit the Frog. Kermit himself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's that's fair. It's old enough as well. Yep, Muppets. Yeah, so it's 33 years old. Yeah, so Muppets is a very old like puppeteering series. Yeah. Mhm. And then the last one for this one, the sights and sounds, it is of course "What's This." Uh, so you were so close with the title. You know what? I'm going to be generous and give you "What Is This." I'm Yeah, yeah. I'm going to be generous and give you the point because you're so close. Yeah, and you are right. It is "The Nightmare Before Christmas," and the artist is Danny Elfman. Oh, I'm not actually watching Game Awards. This is a spicy team Miss Piggy there. Miss Piggy is the giant pink puppet pig. Okay. Then the last one. So the next one, sorry, the four characters here. The first one is Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He is the drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers. But he's also the rock band Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's also very well known in YouTube. He can be seen doing ad lib drum like overalls for a lot of very well known songs. Like he'll just be live streaming. Chat will say a song. He'll listen to it for the first time live on stream, and then just do drums along with it. He's very good at it. Yep. The next one is of course Will Ferrell, and then Frodo, Elijah Wood. Also, the funny thing is, I picked very recent photos of these people. That is just what Elijah Wood looks like. That is yeah, that picture was taken like 8 months ago. I know. Whereas on the other hand, Daniel Radcliffe here, Harry Potter, looks like shit. No offense to Harry Potter, but yeah, let me just move myself out the way so you can. Yeah, look. Yeah, this is a very good photo of him recently, but you see him just like from time to time. He's aged so poorly compared to so many other actors. But I'm just putting that down to him being British. We don't age well. Okay, then on to the last round of questionings was the observation. So there was, in fact, six reindeer in the sky pulling the sleigh. Uh, the houses were, in fact, green, blue, red, and yellow. Red, blue, green, and yellow is also correct because it's just like I said, different order. He was sledding. I put sledging 'cause that's just what we call it over here. There was only two snowmen depicted. So you were correct, Rambo. You were correct. Yep. That's why I did bring it up a few times to see if I could like nudge it that way, but you stuck to your guns and picked three. And Cad was correct. There was 11 deer depicted in the image. I'll bring up the image now to show you. So up the tier, and the red numbers are the deer. There's six in the sky. There's four ornaments in front of the blue house, and then there's one at the very front. And in the snowmen, there's one big snowman, and there's a snowman light in the window up here. Yeah. Where do you see another snowman? Oh, yeah. That's a snow pile with just like a empty. That's it's hard to see in the image, I guess, but that's just a bush without any leaves on it. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, that's just a naked bush with a snow pile next to it. I yeah yeah. So yeah, well done. Anyway, yeah, again, just ignore this because like I said it was for my work thing, and that's just the answer sheets. So, well done, everyone. Let's add up your scores 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. Okay, so you got 21 out of 53. That makes you, out of every team that have done it, fourth of all. Sorry, third of all. Sorry, third of all. There's been four teams that have done it. One scored 20. You scored 21. The two of the other teams at my work did 28 and 29 respectively. But also, there's only three of you. You did take one or two answers from chat, but there's only three of you. Every other team had five or six people in it. So you, you did okay. Uh, if you still have time and you're willing, or we can do it another day, I do have the other quiz, which is probably going to be harder because there's a lot of British heavy questions in it. If you wish to do it, I'd happily do it again at some point, or right now if you're willing. Good? Okay. Yeah. Oh, good. All right. So we can talk about that later. If you wish to do another one, we can. I also have my Halloween one, even though it's no longer Halloween. I would happily do that for you. Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yep. Yeah, he's got work to go to, so he's gonna leave and get ready for work soon. Yeah, I think he starts working about an hour or so. All good, all good. Mm, yep. Get to it. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And chat seemed to enjoy it as well, which is nice. It's good to see. Uh, it was also pretty last minute for you, and we had that many people drop out. So when I asked you, I was like, "Well, okay." Thanks for joining. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it as well. It's just over there. Yeah, good. Alright, so I guess we'll just wrap things up. Thanks for coming along. I don't think I've got anyone watching my point of view anyway, but I'm glad I did it. Let me just double check. Yeah, there's nobody watching my point of view as far as I can tell, so I won't bother rating anyone. Uh, have fun, you guys, in what you want to do. Rambo, I'll probably hop on VR chat shortly as well. I'm going to get back to eat, but I might go watch Avatar: Way of Water because the third one's coming out soon. I've not watched Way of Water yet. So have fun, all. Bye bye.